So now that March is over and April's coming, and that means autumn is coming in Australia, I decided to go with a birch theme for this week's spread, for this month's spread actually. And I also decided to go with this layout with the birch trees and all the colours, but I decided to do it with watercolour instead of using textures this time. So first I started off by going over my trace with a couple leaves, and I decided to put leaves down the bottom as well to make like little leaf piles and stuff. And I was really happy with the colours I used because since it's autumn, all the leaves are going oranges and reds and yellows. So that's what I decided to go after. And I didn't use too much detail because I didn't want to make it tacky or anything. And I think a big tip is to make sure you use a white or a beige colour to go over the branches, because otherwise you just have this fully white drawing and it just doesn't look good. So that's the leaves piles down there. And then I went over April and the monthly planner with a little bit of orange because I think it just added a more detailed touch and added a really nice colour. I was really happy with how it turned out, but I had to add a lot of water to make it that see-through, to be able to see the things below it. And then I went over with a pigment liner to add all the details in that I wanted, which was just like putting it around the branches, outlining it more so that you'd be able to see it and know what it is as soon as you open it. And I think this added a really nice touch. It definitely made it more professional, and I tried not to make it too perfect because I think it looks really cute when it's not perfect, like the lines aren't straight, it's all freehand. And make sure to go over with a ruler, or you don't have to use a ruler, doing the little planner and put the numbers in. There were 30 days in April, so everyone just don't get your numbers wrong. And then came my least favourite part, doing the calligraphy. And I know this is some people's favourite part, but I am so bad at it, and I did a really bad A. I don't really know where I was going with the P either, but I did end up going over the A because it was so bad. See, I didn't even know where I was going with the P. And then, yeah, I just kind of went through. I'm not very good at calligraphy, so don't judge. Yeah, I went over the A. And then I went over with the pigment liner how I wanted my daily planners to be, and I decided to go with a fall theme, which was doing a gumboot and a tea bag. It was all stuff that just reminded me of autumn, and an umbrella because it is rain season. And then so that's me painting the umbrella. I tried not to make it perfect again because I think it just looks good when the watercolour's coming out of the pen lines. And then I did some little reindeer antlers. I don't know why. Well, they're deer antlers, but there aren't any deers in Australia. And for this month I decided to do a habit tracker with super basic habits like sport and eating healthy. But I think this will really help to make me just pick up those easy habits. And I did calligraphy for this part, and I think I could have made this part a bit more colourful, but I do go through with a gold pen later. I think that makes it look a lot better. So how you use this habit tracker is by colouring in the little dots once you've done it, and there's a dot for each day, so there's 30 dots on each. And I'll just colour it in for every day that I do it, and I think if I did this again I would put the numbers above on the top so that I just know what days I did it. But I think it worked out okay. Anyway, then I went through with a gold pen to accentuate things and just make things pop a little more. And you can't really see from this like angle, but the pen was really sparkly, so it looked really good when you moved the book. And I forgot to do branches, so I had to go through with the gold pen and do the final branches. I also went through to each of the little designs and added a little bit of gold so that it would be a recurring thing. And then on the habit tracker, this is when I added a bit more colour, but I still wanted to add more. I think I might add more later with the watercolours. And here's the final look over of April. I don't know how that brown dot got there, but it's annoying. So there's the birch trees. I think it looks really, really pretty having it all the same colours. And then, oh, here's a really helpful pages as well. To have a library, well, not really a library, but to have a book collection and writing down the books that you want to read and then colouring them in so that you know once you've read them and what you've read that year. And also having a calendar at the back, and this calendar took me so long, but it's so worth it because every day I get to colour in a new thing and add important dates, and the important dates or weeks have the yellow under them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and that you can make this and put your own touch on it. Thanks for watching.